Всем привет, друзья! Мы продолжаем играть в первую кинограмм Deliverance, и сейчас мы загрузимся. Наверное, вот в эту сохраняшку. Да. Я хотел проверить, можно ли вытащить Рацика, если начать сражаться.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. What are they waiting for? How should I know? Why do I bother asking? Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Или надо было сюда грузиться? Блин, не знаю, навряд ли.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with.
Buffoon.
Что на максимуме. Ой, как я не хочу это все снимать, но мне надо. Короче, сделаем и оставим так.
First, we have to find the hostage.
Да, блять, почему? Я начал путать все это. Это наш. Мне не нужно никого впускать сейчас. А лучше состояние так все мешает. Так, извиняюсь за паузу. Это все темное. Но сейчас начнется замес, насколько я понимаю. В любом случае начинается. Поэтому я считаю, что лучше нам одеться в нашу офигительную одежду. Всё? Вроде все.
Where's Saratsi? Where?
God be with you.
Заснуть и сохраниться. Но это было бы забавно.
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off. We're not going anywhere. Not without... Yeah, listen. If you're determined, say... Come on then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us. Kurva! Fuck my ass! Fuck. We'll have to carry him out of here right now.
Where is everyone? Quick!
Давайте попробуем сразиться.
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
To arms! Get over here!
А игра-то сломана. Да, тут ничего не поделаешь. Бля. Я их типа сагрил. Ладно, давайте забьем на эту херню все. Загрузим осаду. Да. Нужно. Надо опять переодеться, правда?
Greetings.
About my reward for the investigation.
Yes, of course. Actually, I don't believe any reward was mentioned. On the other hand, you surveyed everything as I asked, and that deserves a groschen or two.
And they tried to murder me.
Yes, of course. It's a sad world we live in. I'm sure you deserve a little extra coin for it.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. There you go then.
That hardly seems worth what I've been through.
You're right. Here's a little more to be going on with. See you later.
Выкинули из него денежки. Вы чё слились? Так, нам что нужно делать? Поговорить с Бориком.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle would be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Istvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stack up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, Anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranik for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him. See you later. God save you.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart too. That place is my home.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry. God be with you.
Ну, сначала, естественно, с Фейфаром поговорим.
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Talmberg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Kieser came to Sassa recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Kieser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely, it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose you took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Betlen Castle.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. God be with you.
Попадание ракетчик. Какое-то странное. Но, думаю, разумным решением будет обойти близлежащие точки. Я бы сгонял еще Прибыславицу, кстати. Прямо сейчас. Я хотел Хотел достать лук. Лучший лук в игре, оказывается, находится... Прибыславица. Я просматривал просто лучшее оружие, лучшую броню. С броней, конечно, вышло все довольно скудно. Да и выглядит она тоже не прям уж ох. По броне Дивиша я вижу, что разрабы могли сделать и покрасивее броню главного героя. Но почему-то она выглядит так, как выглядит. Вот и все.
Greetings, good night.
Боже, Барбос, нахуй ты мне мешаешь? Класс. А сундук-то пустой.
God's.
Ну, походу лук из сухожилий. Но проблема в том, что... Я только что видел его в сундуке. Есть. Жалко выглядит оружие. Ну, по-обычному. Ничего такого прям невероятного. Ну, только стрелы покупает. Странный тип. Ну и все, и судить некого. В принципе, больше ничего нет.
How are you, Henry? Hey,
So, Fritz, keeping busy? Are things to your liking here?
Oh, aye. Not a dull moment. That ale of yours is nearly as good as we had in Skalitz.
I might have known you'd be doing nothing here but sucking down ale.
I beg your pardon. Somebody's got to make sure you're not serving up horse piss here.
Вы
I want
молодец.
to get back.
Sir,
I want to achieve.
you can't become a master of...
Well,
Понятно.
God be with you.
А где второй?
Jesus, what have you been up to?
so, what do you think of the place?
It's paradise on earth you're building here, mate. Only there's no one here but sweaty labourers. Couldn't you try and recruit a few pretty maids next time?
They'd only run away from you anyway.
So what? Have you seen how fast I can run? Goodbye.
Мне еще можно сюда девушек найти, что ли? Или я не так понял? Ладно, все, что я сделал, все, что я хотел, я сделал. Теперь надо бы, ну, сюда сгонять, наверное.
Yeah. Good health to you.
How goes it, Sir Bernard?
How goes it? We're sitting here under the castle, and all day long there's folks hewing stones. My ears are ringing as if I've been struck on the head, which is just how I feel.
I felt that way too since the night of the attack.
That went horribly wrong. Even so, we were lucky. Could have gone much worse.
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open. God be with you.
God save you. What can I do for you?
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind. I brought you some meat.
Stack it over.
200?
What's going on? You said... God be with you.
Ебать, сколько всего делать надо, господи. Так это нужно оленя пойти загасить. Может быть, по пути к травнику я наткнусь на оленя, не знаю.
Yeah. Yeah.
Я бы скакал не в ту сторону, походу. Да. Ну тут несколько ашек, блядь. перепутал. Ладно, хотя бы с Дивишем поговорю.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told, and my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
What flesh can be healed, perhaps. But the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Uzhitz. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins. See you later.
Ну, боевой священник только этот и все. Даже одна метка только. Ну, с ужаса, наверное, и начнем.
God be with you.
There's something I need from you, Father Godwin.
Is there, my son? How can I help?
There are a lot of dead and wounded at Talmberg, and no one to make the sign of the cross on their foreheads.
Has someone requested my services?
Sir Divish himself.
Well, Sir Divish sends for me, and you're doing the asking, young Hal. How could I refuse? I'll go there right away. See you later.
Прекрасно.